Now folks, the other day I said to you I was going to transplant one of these little capsicums. Now I'm keeping that one in place, probably going to move that, so I'm going to go every second one. Keep 1, 2, and probably 3 down on this side there, even though that's looking good too. But I'm going to take this one out because it's a smaller one out of the lot that I'm looking at. Now I said to you, you can easily dig these up without disturbing them too much, and it's like transplanting or repotting a plant. There we are, undisturbed. The roots are just starting to come through at the bottom there, really good and healthy. Plant's not even upset about that. All good? All good. Let's go. Now I'm transplanting it here because out of all the capsicums we lost 1.5. All the others have survived. Oh look, here it is. It's still sitting in there. It's still green. You know what? We might plant right next to that. I'll just leave that in there because that's doing a bit of work there with the microbes. It's feeding and returning and decomposing, or the microbes will end up eating it. Now the only concern I have here is that I'm chopping into its old root system because it would have spread out far and wide in the day. Look, it's even dry underneath. That's another thing to think about, folks. When you water your garden, just when you think you finished watering, dig a hole and see if it's wet underneath. Look at this. It's dry. Well, not completely dry, but it's dry enough. So this little fella here is going to say to me, what have you done? You've taken me from a raised garden bed of luxury and paradise and sent me into this nightmare. Well, if I give you a bit of a stimulation with a bit of liquid gold and Eco Butch, I'm sure you'll be happy. These fellas are all happy. They're doing well, so I'm sure that'll take off as well. So you can transplant them when they're young from one ground spot to another. Obviously you can do advanced plants as well, but you need a bigger shovel and probably a little bit more elbow grease. When you do that, use a seaweed base. I'm going to say liquid gold, that's our seaweed base to transplant them to stop them from going into shock in case you disturb the roots. In this case here, they won't even know the difference. It actually will like it here because it's a lot warmer in this space too. So transplant your plants if you've got too many together and liquid feed them to stimulate the bacteria or the microbes in the soil, and look after them and check for the moisture in the ground. If you're watching it just as we've uploaded this little episode, 693 AM dial, that's 3AW radio, folks, Weekend Gardening. Give us a call or just tune in and listen to some great topics on gardening. And then later on, we'll be at Yarra Valley Plant Fair and Garden Expo on stage. So jump in your cars, come down there. It's a wonderful day out, a fantastic event, lots of stalls, lots of plants and stall holders to meet and greet. Plants they're giving away as well. So I think they're giving away a new rose that's been released too. So check out that and go down to the Werribee State Rose Garden Show in the afternoon. Yeah, I'm tired from the day before, folks, so I've just been on radio because you're watching this. I'm on radio now. I was at a wedding last night, and now I'm going to a garden show and another garden show and then another wedding tonight, and then I'm going to sleep for the rest of the week coming up. Mareshi, I'm stuffed.